Hello everyone, welcome to the week 7 of EME 5602. So this week we will be focusing on developing instructional videos. Before shifting gears, I would like to make some final comments on week 7 and then give you guys an overview of what is coming up this week as well as what else to do this week. So up until now, we have experienced two types of media. You probably start to notice that there are a lot of commonalities between printed text and visual graphics. For example, some of us have shared some job aids this week, and we probably noticed that some instructional documents or job aid is probably just an infographic with a little bit more text on it. Many design principles that governs the design processes like CRAB are consistent across the media and context. You will find the statement stay true in the upcoming weeks, even when we start to design our instructional videos. However, beyond the commonalities in design principles, each design is unique and should be unique. The design should deeply root in the instructional design context and the audience's true needs rather than based on what we as instructional designers want to do or capable of doing. Recall the video on user mental model we watched a couple weeks ago. Understanding the user flow is crucial if we want to develop something truly going to be effective. With that being said, many of us might have misconceptions about designing instructional document is super easy because typing up words requires much less compared to putting together in graphic design. This is absolutely not true, and do not ever underestimate the time and iterations that it will take to get even closer to perfect. In this course, unfortunately, we will not be able to go through multiple rounds of iterations and usability testings due to the limited time and context. However, I would urge everyone to keep that in mind that these quick and dirty products that we put together for our assignments is far from enough in the real world. Finally, I would encourage everyone to think out of the box when we are designing instructional documents. Sometimes our clients tell us they want an instructional document or a job aid, but in reality, it may not be the most appropriate media. Maybe what they need is just a simple infographic. Maybe they need is a full length of training. Or maybe it is not even an instructional problem. So do not be constrained by the request. So this week, we will start to explore how to design effective instructional videos and how they facilitate learning and performance. Creating instructional videos is going to be more complex compared to developing infographics and instructional documents. But it is still consists of very basic visual elements like shapes and colors. The shapes and colors are some very basic building blocks in creating your instructional videos. So for this week, we will first start to read on two book chapters from Robin Williams and Linda Lohr on these issues to get some basic intuitions. Then I have selected some tools and resources for you to play with. These are not directly creating the instructional video that you will need for assignment 3, but you will need these skills to customize your video because you will probably not be able to find all the resources online. Some of you might find it hard to create your own visuals. Therefore, I have created one simple tutorial on how to create complex shapes in PowerPoint, which I believe is a tool that everybody has access to. So next, we will be reading some more theoretical backgrounds and empirical evidence of effectively using instructional videos and leverage emotional design, multimedia design to support learning. These readings might be a little bit more technical for some of you and can be hard to digest. But again, I encourage everybody to skim through them and get the big ideas behind the research instead of tricked by the technical details. Finally, what else to do this week? First, although we do not have a midterm, but please help me to fill out a midterm check-in survey so that I know how you're doing so far or if you need any help. Another major task this week is peer critique, as we just submitted our instructional document. Same rule from last week, post your own work and experience by Wednesday at 11:59 and comment on the 2 assigned peers before the end of the week. You can find the details on the discussion board. One thing that I want to highlight is it is slightly different from the last peer critique because this one you're not required to do a one-on-one usability testing with someone outside of the class. So in addition, we will be working on our instructional video for the next 4 weeks. You can choose to grow your idea based on the infographic or instructional document you have put together, or you can start something new. But it is time to start to think about it and plan ahead a little bit. For the next 2 weeks, I will be hosting live sessions to cover the technical details for developing instructional videos. I'll share more information via email later. It would be great if you can be there, but feel free to check out the video archive if the time does not work with your own schedule. This is a very heavily loaded week, and I hope everybody will be able to pull it off. Good luck, and I will see everyone on the discussion board this week.